Your host, Lean Baltimore. L's up, L's up, L's up. Thank you for tuning in. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me tonight, so I appreciate you. Kisses, love. We just real quick, while we waiting on Miss Lavish to pull up, we got Mr. Rude Rice in the building. I know y'all know who Rude Rice is. You feel me? He's our ex-co-host.
Wow.
You feel me? He's an ex in the building. You feel me? Also pulling up right now, we got Lil Menace. I don't know if y'all know him or not. I don't know too much about him. I'm giving him an interview. He make music just like I do. So we're gonna go straight to his interview. Once we go on a quick commercial break, we're gonna go straight to his interview. I just want to introduce the topics to y'all so y'all can be thinking about what we're gonna be talking about in the process. So topic 1 for tonight is, are your friends truly your friend? Are your friends truly your friend? In quotation, justice for Shanquella Robinson. And sadly, many others with this same story. Topic 2, is it okay for trans women to expose DL straight men? I guess down low men. And for the lust hour topic for the night, if we make it to it, is fun in the bedroom. What do you like? Toys? Like being tied with what? With whips? Whatever. I don't know. I didn't come up with that topic. You feel me? I'm more interested in the first two. But however, with that being said, we're going to go on a quick commercial break. This is the Baltimore Lean Show. You can catch us every Friday night from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. on fire-tv.com. Produced by Diamond K, Radio on Fire. Shout out to Rude Rice tonight for coming out. I'm your host, Lean Baltimore. We'll go on a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back.
Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American-owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
Like you never left, since you're not the ex.
It's a nice dress you have on there.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Okay, I see things haven't changed. Is this your?
Huh?
Visit OnFireTV.com for live top stories, breaking news, and original shows.
Yep. This is the most excited I've been about the show since the show been going.
Good stuff. Oh, look. You can even see me.
Oh, my goodness. I can see my beautiful self. All right. We back, y'all. We are back. And then you can read everything over here.
Oh, look at that. Look at God.
So yeah, yo, while we like I said, we do have a guest. He goes by the name of Lil Menace. While he's getting himself together, getting ready to come, we're gonna go ahead and jump in with the first topic for the night. So if you got anything to say, feel free to speak, okay? So topic 1, if you just tuning in or if you didn't hear me the first time, topic 1, are your friends truly your friends? Justice for Shaniqua. I don't want to say her name wrong. What's her name? How do you pronounce her name? Shanquella Robinson. And sadly, many others with the same story. What do you think, Rube?
I just got a wind of the story yesterday.
Okay.
So I didn't get the whole thing.
Me either. And that's why I really was kind of waiting on Lavish, which she's pulling up soon too. Because I know she really wants to speak on this topic. I don't really know too much of the story myself. I just know I seen a video of some girl not defending herself, you know what I mean? And, sad to say, but she's deceased now. Okay. What did you hear? So we'll play catch up together.
I just heard that there was a fight in the Bahamas or something.
Okay.
It was friends of friends. I do believe I heard that some of the people were of the transgender community.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard. Now I don't know what it all boils down to, but that's what I heard.
Oh.
I heard that they tried to in the midst of the fight that they killed her, and then they tried to play it off somehow. But I didn't get any more news.
Okay.
From that.
Well, since our guest is here now, and neither one of us really got the news, the whole scoop on that story just yet. We're waiting for Miss Lavish to get here.
Just like old times.
Just like old times.
Beautiful.
So what I'm gonna ask you to do is not trying to use you for a second, but
I understand. Use me, baby.
Scoot on over.
Use me.
So my guest can sit right here for a second.
That's right. You know what?
But feel free to chime in. If you got any questions for him, Rube, as well.
Mm-hmm. Definitely prepared.
Yep. You can have a seat right here, Mr. Gentleman, sir.
Okay, we need some clap. We need some, you know what I mean? One of them sound effects over here.
Okay.
He done seen this show before.
All right, so I don't know if you want a second to grab your phone, go on your live or something for your fans. Introduce some new fans to the Baltimore Lean Show.
Okay.
L's up, L's up, L's up.
Creeper, I didn't even think about it.
Oh, yep. And on fire-tv.com if they really want to get the whole full experience for the interview tonight.
I don't even go live. I'll be scared.
Really? And what you do, you be scared?
I mean, I'm a rapper.
You're a Virgo.
It's a dangerous job.
Sure is. Well, I don't rap no more. I got a family.
Live from the Baltimore Lean Show.
That's funny. But okay. I don't normally let guests do this. I normally have their bio and stuff already in front of me. I like to read it before they come on the show. But I'm going to let you give a quick bio of yourself, who you are. I don't like to say lore.
That's just the Instagram name.
Oh, all right. That's just an Instagram name. So, okay, you tell me then, because I was telling people before you came on that your name was Lore Menace, and it just didn't sound right coming out my mouth because I don't like to say Lore.
It's just Menace.
It's just Menace?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't hear nothing.
You don't hear anything?
I don't hear nothing.
John, help. You know what? Well, just take them off for a second until we're having technical difficulties in the mic, but I'm going to keep talking.
But my name is Menace. It means making evil niggas accept conscious energy.
Making what?
Evil niggas accept conscious energy.
I just messed my hair all up. Y'all gotta give me a second.
Making evil niggas accept conscious energy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's that?
How did you come up with that acronym?
Menace.
Nah, it wasn't. But once upon a time, you know, I was considered evil to some people.
You was considered evil.
And you know, like nobody, like when you out there, you angry and trying to figure your way. Nobody's going to consider you good if you do bad things to them.
Oh yeah.
You know?
So you did bad things to people at one point, basically.
Um.
I'm just asking for the people over there.
Yeah, once upon a time, though. You know, long time.
In a land far, far away.
Yeah, many moons ago.
Okay, okay, almost like a fairy tale.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn it into one. Just feel like a nightmare at first.
So for the people that just tuned in, so he said you come closer to the mic for starters.
Oh, I apologize.
It's all right. While we figuring out what's going on with the headphones. So yeah.
Your own trouble.
Oh yeah, I put my own troubles in commercial break. Cause I'm just drinking water right now, y'all. I like to get started with water. But yeah. So for the people that just tuned in, tell us one more time what the acronym MENACE stands for.
Making evil niggas accept conscious energy.
And how did you come up with that?
Once upon a time, I found myself like a lot of young men in Baltimore lost, you know, caught up in poverty, not having, wanting good, nice things, not knowing about how to get them, shit like that. And then like, I'm an avid reader, so like when I started reading and learning different things and really realized I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody but myself, I started falling more into my consciousness, you know.
Okay.
And honestly, I want to spread that. Like, you know, I make music, but in my music, I try to paint pictures of the good and the bad, you know, and like drop jewels. Because everything is choice. You can't tell somebody to be one way, tell somebody to be another way. You're not in a situation, you're not in their shoes, you don't know their circumstance. Everybody make choices for their own decision. So I look at my music as like a conscious to your choice. Okay. You know, like you can go this way, you can go that way. This can help you with, that can help you with. It's all on you though.
So do you think you had any positive role models in your life coming up? Because
you got positive ones and you got bad ones.
No, I'm saying you personally. Like you said that, like growing up the way you was, that you're not now. You feel me?
I'm still there, but it's just about, you know, turn it on, turn it off.
Turn it on and turn it off. Oh, so now you know how to turn it on and you know how to turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's another thing we going to.
And you know when and when not?
We call that being a civilized savage.
A civilized savage.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
That's why the gems being dropped.
Okay. So everybody asks how long have you been doing music? I want to know how long have you been taking it serious?
Since 2019.
Since 2019. Yes. Okay.
That's mine.
What have you done outside of Baltimore since 2019? Or like, first of all, how can people follow you? How can they find you? If they interested and they want to go look you up after this interview, how can they do that?
You can find me at all streaming platforms at M.E.N.A.C.E. It's a period between each one because it's an acronym. You can find me on all social sites at Lord Menace, LORMENACE.
Okay. Righty.
But I always was doing music since a kid. Like, I always like rapping. I always like poetry, shit like that, because I didn't play sports. But I always was like more into like the art scene and shit like that. It just be so happen, you know, when you go to school, like my mother was always a positive role model. You know, my brother was always a positive role model. But when you're not having things, or when like life happens, you know, your mom can't cover everything by herself, y'all lose shit. It created a different anger in you. It definitely created like a different type of feeling, and you don't know how to release that right. And then when you're around a bunch of other kids that's going through the same thing, you relate with a crew that get in the shit, and then you start to get in the shit yourself. You know what I mean?
So now, do you consider yourself a positive role model to anybody?
Like, I don't feel like a role model. Well, besides to my children, but
okay.
I mean, I make my mistakes. I ain't perfect. I ain't a nigga that's on here like, yeah, you know, this is how you get your life together. I ain't no fucking self-improvement coach. You feel me? Like, I'm still gonna make mistakes, but at the same time, though, it's real. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you about my wins. I'm gonna tell you about my losses.
So what was the last project you dropped, or do you have any projects coming out?
We just dropped the 90s Baby freestyles in May.
90s Baby.
Yeah, we was doing all 90s classics. Like, you know, we did Can It Be So Simple by Wu-Tang. Bloody Money by Noriega. I'm by CNN Capone and Noriega.
Okay.
What else we did on that? I did Biggie Suicidal Thoughts. I did New York with Snoop and them. I did Bitches Ain't Shit by Snoop. Yeah, you want to hear that, huh? What else I do? What else I did on that joint? I did Protect Your Neck by Wu-Tang.
Okay.
You know, just been working and trying to, like, I'm a hip hop nerd. I just look like this.
So this is a project. Is this a project that's already dropped or is getting ready to drop?
No, that's dropped already. That's on Audio M.E.N.A.C.E. That's on Audio M.E.N.A.C.E, SoundCloud, and YouTube because we couldn't clear all the beats.
Okay.
And as far as original content, like original projects, I got Civilized Savages. That's on all streaming platforms. And I got Numb. That's on all streaming. So I got 3 tapes out right now and probably about 7 to 8 videos.
Okay. So when you say we, are you part of a group?
I say we is because my label High Table Entertainment is me and my cousin Chris Cheatham.
Okay.
You know, he one of the people that like really was trying to help me find structure with my music. Cause like we started off, I wanted to just try to get a deal. And he was like, "Cuz we can do this shit ourselves." You know, and he started putting structure with how we do this and how we do that, putting one foot in front of the other.
Okay. So I think I asked you before, but I think we was having difficulties with the headphones. What have you did outside of Baltimore?
Like I went to different cities to promote my shit. Shot a video in Atlanta. More so just networking. Like I feel like building a base home is the most important thing before you just try to branch out. Because like you go in different cities trying to build your name, and you're gonna come back home to see if them people know you. Okay. If them people don't know you, that's just it's not a good look on you, especially when the type of shit I talk about.
So you just opened up for who was it? DJ Paul the other night?
Yeah.
How did you like that show?
That's a real nigga. He gave us a real concert out there, and that shit was live. That footage gonna be dropping too. We got all that on camera, you know. But that was a real dope experience, though. I had fun. I really had fun.
So do you work with other artists in Baltimore? How does that work? Do you charge people? Are you at that level yet where you feel like you should be charging people? Like, I'm just
honestly
curious.
Like it all depends. It all depends on like me personally. I don't really do a lot of features, not because I don't want to. It's just because I be focused on my own art, and then like with that, I don't know. A lot of niggas be Hollywood and Sadiddy. I'm not about to beg a nigga to get on my song when I know I'm nicer than you.
Oh, I know I'm nicer than you. Okay.
Because like the shit I spit and the effort I put into it, the time I put into it, I'm not gonna give you a half-ass. But like, do you think somebody gonna charge Jadakiss for a verse? Like, do you think somebody's gonna charge Jadakiss? Like, yeah, I need you get on the song.
Like right now, if Jada be like, Lean, I want to get on the song with you. I'm not charging him. No, I wouldn't.
And the thing is, like, I like the features I have done. I like to go like verse for verse because we both trading each other up. This shit priceless to me.
Okay.
You feel me? Like performing is price, like is for a price, but as far as like my music and like my shit going on that shit priceless. So I swear, a fast spot was cool, and I gotta actually like be cool with you and like you. Like I can't. I'm not doing a feature with a nigga, and I don't like this person.
So I swear, I try not to do everything that everybody normally does with an artist, because I'm an artist myself. So I try to get away from the normal type of questions, even though they're still going to be the normal type of questions. I have never heard your music. So at this point, you might have like geared me to it at one point. I've never heard your music. And I should have heard it by now, at least one song type, but I haven't. So
that's what's
my bad.
Research. That's all you.
Okay. So I mean, right now I'm researching right now live. So do you mind spitting something? Okay. It could be a freestyle, it could be something original, or it could be something that you just want to be heard. Just for because I know I'm not the only person that haven't heard your music. Oh, damn. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying it like
there's a lot of niggas who ain't heard your music.
I'm not.
A lot of us. She put that sauce on that.
I was and see
my friends who ain't heard it.
No, but for the people who have it, let us hear something.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go on the repertoire.
I see you got that chess piece tattooed on your neck. Like, I like chess. I like people that like chess.
I love chess.
Because chess players think differently.
I've been playing chess since I was 7 years old.
Okay. And you've been good since 7?
Said been playing.
Yeah.
I'm just asking, was you good at 7?
Yeah, I'll meet you on 4. I ain't about nothing.
Okay. I ain't played in years, so I'm a little rusty, but I was good.
I taught my daughter how to play chess.
Okay.
My mother and my father taught me how
You
to
play chess, Rude?
I play chess.
Since
Everybody
I learn something new every day.
Everybody who's been locked up plays chess.
No, some of them niggas play checkers.
Y'all niggas play spades, man.
They come in playing checkers and spades, but when you ain't got nothing to do, thinking you gonna learn them pieces.
I'm a savage who serve addicts, not stop trapping. Pulling rabbits out of head, I worked up magic. Drinking rosé out the bottle, too ghetto for glasses. Reminders, we still niggas, we create what's cracking. Used to stare at the ceiling, me and my fucking bippy. Watching Jay-Z Big Pippin, thinking how we gotta get it. Real nigga in the mirror, boy ain't got no limits. Suggest you show him his respect, if not, you better kill him. Always looked up to the villains, cause I understood their feelings. Good kid turned bad, rather kill than be a victim. I should say some movies in my reality wasn't different. Why you think my name Menace? Difference is I beat the system. Pray to God, don't none of my niggas ever turn to bishop. J. Rito, white boy Ricky, big voice, they try to stick me. All this new way snitching. YouTube get you sentence. Instagram a quick 50. Rather nigga try to kill me. Stand on that fucking business. I don't understand these new ways on how niggas living. Like they try to rush to prison, reflect like prisms. True street realism. And my palm still itching. Blue strips and pink 50s. Chocolate bitch riding with me. Oh, we see true pretty. Red ass and fake titties taking over every city. Show to show, coast to coast. Fresh stitching in my coat. Bunch of models on the bottles. Good credit to deep throats that pop pills and love to smoke. Raise your glass, here's a toaster. No longer being broke.
Okay. Okay. Did y'all hear that? Can you tell them who you are again so they can know and tell them how to follow you? Menace. And it's an acronym for
making evil niggas a subconscious.
I was about to say, I'm the wrong person to want to tell somebody something. That's all I'm going to say.
Is it because you ain't gonna remember what you're gonna tell everybody?
Huh?
Is it because you ain't gonna remember what you're gonna tell everybody?
My memory bad.
All right.
Sometimes. I remember, my brain remember what it wants. I ain't gonna say it. That's coming out wrong.
That's real shit right there. She just said.
It's just so many thoughts running through my mind at one time. So I remember stuff. It's just sometimes it don't come out when it needs to.
What's your thoughts though?
All of them. Anything, everything.
I'm talking about what you just heard.
What I just heard? On your music.
Yeah.
I liked it. Oh, if I ain't like it, I wouldn't have said nothing. I would just, but I wouldn't have been engaged.
People down in North Carolina said that was tough.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Shout out to North Carolina, y'all. I got family down there.
I do too.
Okay. What part of North Carolina?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Okay, like what it is? What up, freak rock? What up, afraid? I see y'all niggas, man. Bonnie, I see y'all niggas, man. What it is?
All right, so quick question, because somebody else might got questions for you too. Okay. But my last question for now is, where do you see yourself? Like, I know some people do stuff, like for me, I'm just starting to really, really take my music serious and everything I'm doing serious. At first, all this stuff was just a hobby for me. I didn't know how far I was gonna go with it. I knew I was good at it, but I didn't know how far. Now it's something that I feel like I got to do. Okay. Before I do anything else, like it's for me. I'm still doing it for me. But where do you see yourself at, like, the next 5 to 10 years with this? Do you see yourself still making music? Some people branch out, they make clothes, they do movies. Like, what do you? The sky's the limit.
Like,
okay.
Because it's not nothing that you can't do when you put your mind to it. Like, there's so many different ways you could reinvent yourself, especially in 5 to 10 years. You don't know how it's gonna go. You don't know how to rap.
But do you have a goal with it though? Like at this point, like I know at any time anything can change, but like at this point, do you have a goal that you're reaching for at this point? Because I find that a lot of artists, they just do it.
Nah, like I plan to be somewhere. Like I plan to be a household name. I don't plan to just be the man of my city. I don't want to take over my city. I want to take the world over.
Okay.
Like anybody that you look at that made something happen, everybody told them they couldn't do it before they did it.
Of course.
Like, so the doubt fuels it. Honestly, like the non-support fuels it. And it's not because I want to show y'all, it's because I know what I have. I believe in me even if nobody else does.
I like that.
Like in the next 5 to 10 years, I see myself BT ciphers. I see myself Sway in the morning. I see myself all that shit.
How, Sway? How?
You ain't got the S.
Definitely a student of the game.
Fuck right, free juice, man. Straight up.
We want to go to one of your music videos real quick.
Okay.
You can pick any one of them.
Pick any one of them.
Any one of them.
So just go to Menace on what?
Go to High Table Entertainment on YouTube.
Okay.
That's the label.
Okay.
You ever watch John Wick? Anybody ever seen John Wick?
Yes.
Be the High Table.
Okay. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I never seen John Wick.
You the ball in the room. Everybody else did.
You ain't even heard it. You ain't even heard his music.
Look.
Y'all should know what the fuck going on about that. Y'all love the 90s freestyles. The shit give you that clue film. You heard me? Somebody gotta bring that shit back. You heard me? Bitches ain't shit and it's evident as I sit back and pull up this medicine. Tristiana and a Fanta taste excellent. Obama rats got me feeling like the president. Don't give a fuck if he could donate, cause my table full of owners. Solidified soldiers who knock heads off shoulders. Drinking dirty sodas, touching bread like toasters. My dreams getting closer, life's a fucking roller coaster. Hustlers don't complain, we just figure it out. You got a taste for that Zop? 450 an ounce. Lately I've been out of state, fucking up other tales. My show price went up since the pandemic went down. I'm a star, them other rap niggas true frauds. Never been in that water, forced to swim with the sharks. Get them plucked like a guitar, tuned up like a car. Reason why I am what I am, man, they are what they are. Fuck niggas, won't even pretend that I fuck with you. Shout out the Alpo killer, I'm chasing after 8 figures. Bathtubs that lift up, my walls do a 360. You best to try to eat with me, cause niggas can't compete with me. Be grateful you still breathing. These balls give heart attacks and heart seizures. Night chills and high fever, feeling like the Grim Reaper. Niggas getting due features, thinking they gon' get either. It's our time to get even, cause I know the streets need me like, oh wait, Lil Weezy. Cut the game like pieces, the whole table get a slice. Every member full equal, no hating and no beefing. No reason to be greedy, bitch, my whole team eating. Iced out and bling blinging, good girls turning to skeezers. Bitch ate my soul, God saved under throat demon. Hit nigga in charge, was raised to stand tall. My nuts the size of 2 big bowling balls. My color home spawn, ain't no click a nigga hard as ours. And we ain't seen a click of niggas that soft as y'all. I'm appalled, trying to pass that shit off as wrong. Reason why y'all get robbed and we fucking y'all bros. Giving cavity checks with my rod in the jaw. My kids entered the check and she swallowed them all. So they figure looking good and she be back for more. I was rolling up some Zop, I just asked it back for sure. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, bitch, your lip is at the door. Straight up. From like now to like forever, nigga. I'm telling you, it's straight world domination. We doing it like us. We out OGs. We out OS. We out muscle.
You know, I'm gonna ask you a few more questions. Let somebody else ask you a few more questions. And then we're gonna go on a quick commercial break, and then you're gonna join in to the topics if you like.
I'm with that.
Okay. All right. All righty. So I mean, this might be the first thing on a interview. You got any questions for me? Like,
So where you from?
Only on the Baltimore Lean Show, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm from McCullough Homes.
Oh, okay.
I'm a project nigga.
Yeah, true. You are.
Can you say the avenue like they say avenue?
Yeah, like you're from Baltimore or
You
something.
ain't say avenue like a Baltimore person.
I actually know how to talk. Like you try to make me like I can't have literacy and etiquette.
No, I was
You want the avenue?
no, that's just an accent. It's not them saying it wrong. It's just an accent.
What, McCullough Homes?
No, avenue.
Oh.
Say avenue like a Baltimore person.
Avenue.
You ain't say it right.
I ain't say how you wanted me to say it. It's a difference.
Do you know how to say it?
Expectations. You heard me. You're stereotyping it. That's what's wrong with black folks now.
Why?
I turn around. Feel the world on my shoulders.
Do we got an iPhone charger? My shit just croaked out.
I do not have mine with me.
Shut up.
All right, so I'm sorry, I'm being rude. Where you was going at with the question?
Oh, so what is? I mean, listening to this particular freestyle. I'm not saying that this is everything that you do, but I noticed that it's kind of a '90s type of vibe with it. You know, and most cats will come out in the hip hop game today. You said you started in what, 18?
I started at 19. When I started taking it serious in 19, I've been rapping forever.
All right, cool. So so most people don't come in with that type of flow. You know what I'm saying? That's the showing up East Coast, gritty. That's why I can see why you use Jadakiss as your reference.
Yeah, see how you looked at me like this nigga said Jada? I don't know.
Right.
Niggas don't right. You see his face when I said it first? Like,
so it kind of made sense when I heard it. And so
you heard that Jada reference too?
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And I like whoever shot the video, I like the concept of the video too, with the mic on the streets in different places.
That was a hard red mic.
Yeah, that was dope. But so where does your influence come from? Why did you choose this particular lane, or why do you rap the way that you rap?
Honestly, like, I was born in '92, so like my father was like real musically inclined. You know what I mean? Good man. And like when I first started listening to music, first person I listened to was M.E.N.A.C.E.
Okay.
Like I listened to It's Dark and Hell Is Hot when it dropped.
All right, so that was like
that's a cool part.
7 though.
Yeah,
that was like cool. 98.
And when
I said, a cool person to start off.
Like I said this in the Dougie Diamond's interview. I had heard Damien, and my father, he used to like how I used to always rap his words. He's like, all right, so let me see you throw it, put some attitude. Okay. And it put me in that lane. Dad, it started with Rough Riders, then it went to 50 with G Unit. You feel me? Like all them niggas was lyrical, whether it went to Buck, or Banks. You feel me? Like,
so what made you not get into the and like I said, I haven't heard your catalog, but what made you not get into the southern style of rap? I'm not saying anything is wrong with the southern style of rap.
So you hit straight East Coast, you don't hit nothing else.
I'm pretty sure, you can hear different things, but there is a bass head in what you got going on. That's an East Coast bass.
I would say that's just what I grew up on. Like I grew up on the locks, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember when We Are the Streets dropped and all that, you know what I mean? Like
he's pretty young.
Like I was listening to I'm just saying, like him, like my father and my older brother, my brother Chef. My brother, he 8 years older than me.
All right, got you.
So I'm 30, he's 38. So anything he listened to, it got passed down to
me.
No
doubt. That's what's up.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's like I was listening to Rough Rider compilations and shit, learning about Fiend and all these type niggas that's really lyrical. Yeah. So like that's how I learned how to rap. I couldn't never rap no way else because I told you I'm a rap since a kid. So that was always my format.
You got my respect. I mean, it changed. When I heard the music, it's like, oh, okay. But this thing is about hip hop. This thing ain't just about,
and then not to mention like
turning up.
A big influence for me was Nas. Like
I saw that.
Like I fashioned myself after him. I can't even lie. Him, 50, and Boosie. They're my top 3.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wow, that's a. I've never heard that type 3.
Like,
I never heard that before. Mm-hmm. I heard Nas. Yeah. Somebody top 3, but Boosie.
Right, not them 3. Like
Boosie has the most emotional music you can ever listen to. Wow. Ask any Boosie fan. Boosie make niggas get in their feelings.
I'm gonna have to go back.
I love Boosie music. He don't go in my top 3, but
people do that.
But
I love Boosie's music.
Like
I love Boosie.
Nigga, Boosie said I was fucking bitches at 10, not even shooting. He would tell the really shit in his music.
Boosie do speak whether it's real or not. It appears to be real, and he's saying it. He don't got no filter.
Yes, that's
he don't got no filter.
Slapping strippers' asses at 12 and 13. Yeah, I get it.
You can't knock that bad, bro.
Oh, I'm not. I mean, like I'm a fan. I'm a firm supporter.
Miss Lavish, how you doing, Miss Lavish? Miss Lavish in the building.
I wasn't trying to interrupt.
You late on about not knowing who John Wick was already.
I mean, well, you can be that.
I tried to get her to come over here, but she made me stay.
All right, so. Before we go on a quick commercial break, do you have any questions for him? Or Rube, do you have any more questions for him? Or Mr. Diamond K, do you have any questions for him?
I want to know who do your production. Who do your stuff on your regular?
Oh, like my
original stuff.
I buy beats from different producers. Like,
okay.
Like I go on.
That's a great thing, sir. As long as you buy it.
Okay.
That's why the confidence and the energy is the way it is. Like I'm real big on ownership.
Okay.
Because I put a lot into my music, and I'd be damned if somebody that's just might be more popular or got more of a name gonna tell me that it's less than theirs when I know my shit better.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody should feel like they shit better.
Okay.
Like the game got too soft. These niggas want to be friends too much. Ain't no competition. Like ain't nobody on songs trying to kill each other. Niggas want to fashion after each other or steal another nigga flow and shit like that. Ain't nobody trying to do them. Everybody want to do what the next nigga doing when they not realizing what creates greatness and what creates the difference is everybody being different. You feel me? Like where you from?
Oh, I'm from South Baltimore. I'm Trey Hill.
Oh, okay.
You sound like a September Virgo. Are you August or September?
I'm September 4th.
I knew it.
Wow. Beyonce the 12th.
I was about to say shout out to Beyonce. You sound like I knew you was a Virgo, but more and more as you speak, you starting to sound like a September Virgo. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
I just like the way that he is handling himself because your interview style is very unorthodox, right? And so you throwing a lot of shit at him, and he handling everything that you say, and he got good swag, and definitely the flow is there, and like Rude was saying, it's definitely Rude was being like real politically correct, and I think what he was trying to say very eloquently is the real, what we call the real hip hop influence. Like a lot of folks in your generation don't really have that respect level for some of the golden age artists. Like they kind of shit on those artists. Like you was mentioning Nas, and we just heard 21 Savage kind of throw a jab and then try to walk it back, but it really was a jab.
And then you had somebody like Kodak that's from that era defend us though.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. That's true. I'm glad that you had. I mean, you referenced your father a few times, and I think that probably where that respect comes from, the music wise, is probably from your pops. You know what I'm saying? But so a lot of folks don't have that. I wish that more people had it because we need to have that bridge between the previous generation and the current generation, just like you will need that bridge to the next generation behind you.
Like I feel like the respect for me comes from these guys helped raise me for times when my father wasn't around. You know what I mean? Like, as I'm a father myself, I realize how men can go through different things and how they do become absent, not knowing how to deal with your emotions, not knowing how to deal with certain situations, not knowing how to deal with, you know what I mean? Yeah. So like, I know how life could throw different shit at you, but for a long time, these rappers I listened to helped raise me. Like when I didn't have a man to go to, I would listen to these guys, whether it was good or bad. I still learned lessons from them. You get what I'm saying? So of course I had different respect. Where I feel like the disrespect comes from though, is because the older generation shitted on the younger generation. Like,
why you look
when T-Pain came out, right? T-Pain is probably one of the most influential artists, period.
Yeah.
You feel me? But everybody tried to shit on him when he was getting his shine.
Well, Jay-Z,
he one of them.
Jay-Z really did.
And then he told stories. Usher didn't fuck with him. Kanye stole his shit. Different things of this man. After telling him it's not hard, the whole time it was hard.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So when you younger and motherfuckers keep telling you, man, you gotta look up at this person. Bro, I don't gotta do shit. I'm a man just like you're a man, regardless of your age or regardless of how you feel, because that ain't how I gotta feel. You know
I mean? That's one scenario, right? But see, for my generation and the generation before me, where we were sampling a lot of music that our parents listened to, right? Music that was around the house, soul music, that kind of stuff. And so we didn't talk crazy about that generation. Even if they came at us, they were saying rap was a fad, rap wasn't gonna be around, that kind of stuff. We didn't come at them crazy, even though they were saying that, even though they were saying it wasn't real music, all that kind of stuff. We just kind of took it and just accepted it. And I think that we just got to kind of get back to sometimes the people in the generation before you are going to be a little hard on you. And that's kind of, I look at it like paying dues almost. You know what I mean? But like to your point, everybody is men and sometimes and women as well, and adults and all that. Yeah, and it can be tricky.
You know what I mean? Like it really can be, and it's like, for example, just to relate to the women for a second. Look at the situation with Milano and Nicki.
Yeah,
that girl been paying homage her entire life to Nicki, but it still ain't good enough to her. When do you get tired of saying somebody, "Oh, please, can I please be a part of what you got going on?" To the point you say, "Fuck them niggas, I ain't gotta do shit you doing. Where you was at? Fuck out of here."
Yeah.
You feel me? Like all of those things come to play. I don't know why your face looking
I
shocked
don't know.
like that.
I just try not to judge that situation because I don't know every little back end story that the public don't know about.
Well, that's Mulatto's point. You know what I mean? That's Mulatto's point, and I understand that point. But if I'm gonna be Nikki's attorney for a minute, Nikki has always had people coming at her, so she got a chip on her shoulder, right? Automatically because the different things she went through with Kim and Remy, whoever. You know what I mean? So she got a little chip on her shoulder. Mulatto is hot. You know what I mean?
And so the people that's paying homage to you already. When is enough?
Describe paying homage.
Like
what did she do to pay homage?
When they interview saying that, I looked up to her. She's the big influence. Cardi did the same shit before she said, "Fuck you," and had enough too.
But all right, but listen.
Yes, she.
All right.
Cardi B.
Yes.
But anybody can say that too, though. We living in a clout world. Like, I'm not saying that she didn't really care about Nicki or really ain't pay her homage. I'm not trying to take that from her because I love both of them.
I watched the interviews.
No, I'm not saying that she. I'm not saying that even when she say it in the interview, everything I say on most of the stuff I keep it real for the most part on this show. But everything I say every single night isn't the exact everything how I feel. It's all character. It's all for this show. As soon as the cameras go off, I go back to somebody else. And when I'm at work, I'm somebody else. You feel me? So I'm not saying that what Mulatto and stuff was talking about or anybody that has paid homage or considered to pay homage. I'm not saying that what they saying isn't something. But
I'm gonna ask you a kid question, right? Is Breakfast Club one of the biggest platforms for artists, right? Is it?
It is.
So if I'm in my Breakfast Club interview when it's supposed to be about me, and I shout you out and say I looked up to you, what the fuck else do you want from me?
I mean, you could be. Maybe I don't want. Maybe I personally don't like. I personally, as a person, just don't like people on my dick like that. I don't like dick riding.
Ain't that? But what about
for me? Okay. I'm just saying, and I'm not saying it was like that for Nikki. I'm just saying, like.
But at one point, you know, we've seen this in Baltimore. We've seen this across the country. A lot of times, people will pit the female artists against each other, even more than the male artists be against each other. You know what I'm saying? So
that
it's
too,
like
you got to understand. There's a lot of background stuff to be going on.
Yeah, it's a lot of extra stuff that we probably don't know about.
That's all I'm saying.
It's a lot of extra stuff we don't know about. But I hope they can squash it.
But at the end of the day, you're not gonna hear. At the end of the day, Kim still was before Nikki, so she don't feel like she's the one that has to pay that type of homage anyway. You get what I'm saying?
I just never heard Kim or Foxy shout each other out when they was beefing.
They also came like from the same type of era too. You know what I mean? Like Nikki was here a long time before Mulatto even came. So I ain't judging Mulatto or Nikki. I just feel like it's something else that we don't know about behind that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just back to the original point where it comes to this is why it be a separation between it. Hip hop is the only genre that attacks each other. We the only genre.
What you mean?
It don't happen with rock artists. It don't happen with pop artists. It don't happen with country artists. It don't happen with the Asian artists.
It might happen with country artists. You gotta listen hard.
It don't happen nowhere else but here.
But you know why that is? I'm gonna tell you why. It's because we get in our feelings and we don't accept the fact that in the rock, country, all those other genres that you name, people are different ages doing the music. You got artists that are older, you got artists that are younger. And in the country scene or the rock scene, the younger country artists ain't saying, "Oh, this old singer, he need to get up out of here. This is a young singer's game." But in rap, the younger rappers, if they not at the point that they feel that they should be at, they think it's because of the older artists that they not dead. So they say this older artist need to get out the way. But you know, you got pockets of people, different ages that want to listen to the people that's their own age. So you still should have rappers that's various ages, but you got competition between rappers that shouldn't be competing. A 20-year-old rapper shouldn't be competing with a 40-year-old rapper because they talking to a different audience. It's both audiences for both artists, but they act like we got to choose between either the 20-year-old rapper or the 40-year-old rapper when we can choose both.
And niggas fall into that trick bag and really realizing, like, when you're at time when somebody bring it up, you can just be like, nah, fuck with their music. Niggas
Yes.
don't do that. Niggas don't do that, yo.
You're right.
And that's part
No,
of the
you
problem.
right about that. You right
That's
about
part of
that.
the problem. Like when she was talking about features. One of the reasons I don't like features because a nigga will quit to throw in a song. That nigga paid me $20,000 for a feature. You don't need it, me. Bitch, I don't need you.
No, that part.
You get what I'm saying? When,
I agree.
when you see other artists in different genres, you might have paid $100,000 for this feature, but you'll never know. And it's gonna seem like they didn't do that for money. You get what I'm saying? Nigga will make a punchline. Like you go back to Biggie. What was that nigga with the polka dot shirt? Career fucked over. When he made a punchline.
Kwame.
You see what I'm saying? Niggas is playing out like Kwame and them fucking polka dots.
But see, the thing about that, it was already played out. You know what I'm saying? He just put it in his tune. It wasn't like
play it out, man. He helped that man play out by using your punchline.
He did help him. He helped it. He made it official.
I'm a student of the game, man. I'm a student of the game.
I see.
And we definitely, you know what? We definitely gotta give you an exclusive interview. I ain't know you had so much with you, yo. I should have known. No, you a Virgo, but So what I am gonna say, not because what you're saying is not interested, not that I don't have a bunch more questions. I just am interested in giving you an exclusive interview. Some don't normally give guests. So and that would be posted on the website, you know, or whatever. But as of right now, we need to go on a quick commercial break so that way we can get into the rest of the show. Because unfortunately, you know what? This is how I know this is going to be a great show tonight because the time is gone. Every time I turn around and the time is just gone, it's a great show. So without further ado, we're going to go on a quick break. We're going to let Ms. Lavish take her seat. We're going to get you a seat over here. And we're going to do the damn thing.
Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
Today's broadcast was brought to you in part by City View Bar and Grill. City View is a family-friendly, casual dining bar and restaurant, providing high-quality food and good old-fashioned friendly service. At City View Bar and Grill, you can live every hour like it's happy hour. The food is mouth-watering, the atmosphere is fun, energetic, and mature. Located at 6700 Security Boulevard in Gwynn Oak, Maryland, aka Woodlawn, it is the City View Bar and Grill. Stop in today or visit cityviewmd.com. That's cityviewmd.com. The 2022 Baltimore Crown Awards goes down Saturday, November the 19th at The Garage, 6 Lafayette Avenue in Baltimore. This year's celebration is an Emerald Party. There is a dress code, it's emerald green, and that is to celebrate the 16-year anniversary of the Baltimore scene movement. Please come dressed in the theme and the color for a visual unity that reflects the theme for the evening. It's hosted by comedian Desi Alexander. You can cast your votes right now. Visit thebaltimorescene.org. We'll see you Saturday, November the 19th, 2022 for the Baltimore Crown Awards.
On Fire TV is a streaming network for a generation on the move.
A second. Yeah. Hello, guys. There
What
you
it
are.
do?
Feels good. Yeah.
What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Everybody.
Yeah.
This is the Baltimore Lean Show, and I'm trying to properly introduce the show, but Lavish boobs are just like right there, like
Look,
on
don't
and
blame it on
popping.
me. Don't blame it on me.
Welcome back.
On and popping.
Mm-mm.
She know.
Mm-mm.
Look, y'all see. Y'all can't see from this angle, but y'all see from that angle, and y'all see from that
How
angle.
you gonna try to get them to stamp that?
Really?
Oh,
Diamond, don't agree to her. Don't agree with her.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, if we want to be honest, like, anytime I get stumped on this show and I get a little quiet and I'm trying to like get out something, a thought or something like that, it's her boobs.
You know what? I'm done with y'all tonight. I'm too sober for this. I'm too sober for this. Y'all starting already. That's okay. I got y'all. Remember this. It's almost Christmas. I said it.
I think they want those gifts. All right.
You were starting early.
They just right there. Like, I'm not used to them being like right there in the angle. It's like smack me in my face. But all right. On a serious note, we are back, y'all. Back live. Back off a commercial break. We just had a really dope guest on the show. He's still here, actually, y'all. He's going to join in with the topics. His name is M.E.N.A.C.E. Make sure you put the dots between each letter because it's an acronym. And if you want to see his interview, go back on fire-tv.com and check out his interview. Check out his music on all platforms for the most part. Check it out. If you don't remember what the hell I'm saying, go back, ask me. I'll send you his information. But back to the topic.
I ain't gonna say it no more. That's how she.
For topic one for the night, I'm gonna let Miss Lavish tell y'all what we talking about. Topic one.
What it do, guys? All right, you guys. For topic one in discussion hour, we have: are your friends truly your friends? Now, this topic is in reference to pretty much rest in peace to Shanquella Robinson and pretty more unfortunately, victims much like her. But today we're going to be talking about Shanquella Robinson. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I believe so. But again, the topic is: are your friends truly your friends?
Did y'all hear that? What y'all think? You got some friends out there? You think they're your friends? You claiming friends is not your friends?
What TLC? What about your friends?
That part.
Are they gonna hold you down?
That part.
Are they gonna be around? For real.
You got to be very mindful of pretty much who you claim as a friend, because a lot of people, you know, they want to be your friend, but they also your enemy. That's what it seems like.
Of course.
Even Dirk said it.
All right.
Close that back door. Don't get sneaked by your homies.
You know, a lot of people I learned, and this is coming from the spiritual side of me. A lot of people attach themselves to you for your energy. They really do.
Oh, of course.
Like they get in it, they steal energy from you. You know what I mean? You ever notice how certain people, they act like they want to be around you? What you doing? They hit you up, blase, blase. But after you leave that person, you're the one that's a little drained or feeling incomplete. You know, I don't know. Incomplete is what I was trying to say, but incomplete works. So
you trying to be sister incomplete?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people do attach themselves to you for your energy, for what you got going on. Just like he was saying earlier about Lotto shouting out Nicki or giving her clout. I mean, not giving her clout, but giving her her props, you know, or whatever. Yeah. But could she just been talking about it too at the same time? Because Nicki's trending. Everybody want to do a song with Nicki. But I love Lotto though. Lotto sexy. You feel me? Lotto sexy as fuck. I do. I love Lotto. You know what I mean? She would have been hitting me up every day asking me for a feature. I would have gave her one. You feel me? I ain't Nikki though. I'm lean. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying. But back to the topic. Are your friends really truly your friend? I don't know. I feel like family, friend, I don't care who you are. I feel like you don't really know who a person really is until they're put in a position. You understand what I'm saying? Where they have
really
to
show their
prove,
loyalty.
Yeah,
Truthfully,
basically.
Loyalty is worth a pound of love.
What you say?
An ounce of loyalty is worth a pound of love.
An ounce of loyalty is worth a pound of love. Now, as far as this, her story though, me and Ruth was trying to figure out, because we both, heard bits and parts. So we was waiting for you to get here to kind of like give us the breakdown. I saw a video, you know what I mean? And he heard what he heard. What he heard, I ain't even hear. So I just want to know what the whole scoop is on it. And rest in peace to her. And
yes, indeed.
Prayers to her family, for real, for real. I got kids, daughters, sisters.
So pretty much the backstory, to pretty much sum it up and make it quick. Shanquella, she pretty much went on, she's an entrepreneur, she's a hair braider. Her and a couple friends went to Cabo pretty much to go on vacation, have a good time, friends vacay. But unfortunately, the friends came back home without her and told her mother that she died of alcohol poisoning. But at the end of the day, the autopsy showed that she died of spinal injury and something else. I do not remember at the time. But pretty much a fight broke out while they was in Cabo. That's pretty much the video that got released.
Okay.
Now, what's crazy is we only seen the first part of the video. I've seen an update that is another part of the video that hasn't been released yet, but is in the hands of the FBI, which pretty much shows one of the other friends, I believe Whitney, pretty much put her in a headlock, pretty much body slammed her, and that's really what broke her neck. So they're saying that is eventually going to come out. Allegedly, it's not out there yet, so we're going to have to say allegedly, but this is what's about to, come out, and pretty much the parents want her story to be told. They want justice, because at the end of the day, the story doesn't sound right and it's not right. So it's very sad. And it's even more sad that she had a room full of people who was claiming to be her friends, recording her, fighting her, bullying her, and not one of them was like, this not right.
The worst part of the video, they saw her fight back and she said no.
Right. She said right.
The video I saw, she wasn't even fighting back.
Right. She didn't want to fight back. She didn't want to fight. That's what it came off as. So again, that's bullying. Why are you bullying her? Because she doesn't want to fight, regardless of whatever it is that made you upset with her.
And then to think y'all supposed to be friends, y'all all went out of the country together. You don't just go out of the country with anybody. You go with people you feel like you can trust.
They've been wanting to do that.
I mean, but that's pretty much where it's kind of like, are your friends truly your friends? Because it kind of seemed like at the end of the day, y'all, like you said, they was waiting for a moment to do this to her. Now, it's sad that it had to be, for one, out of the country, and for two, ultimately, this woman lost her life. So now we done lost another young soul out here in this world who was actually trying to do something in her life.
And wasn't trying to hurt nobody.
Right. And at the end of the day, wasn't trying to hurt nobody.
Wasn't even trying to really protect herself when, you know what I mean, when it came down to it, like she just didn't want to fight. Like,
I mean, you got to look at it for her perspective. For one, it's only her with a group of other people. It's female and males.
So did she think these people were her friends? That's what I want to know. Because if I, like, for instance, when we all just went to Florida, I ain't feel like, oh, I'm around, it's just me and Lavish and Bubbles. That's not how I felt. So even if me and you would have gotten into a fight, or me and Bubbles would have gotten into a fight, you understand what I'm saying? I still wouldn't have thought that it would have ended in my life. You understand what I'm saying?
Or one of our lives, regardless. Right,
period.
Right. Like, if we have a disagreement, we have a disagreement. And at the end of the day, we're old enough, supposedly, to be able to have a conversation if we're friends. But see, that's true friendship. Because if I'm truly your friend, I'm going to come to you with the hardness. I'm going to come to you with the truth, and I'm going to be direct about it. If I got to hurt your feelings to a certain extent, oh, well, that's what it got to be. But we're going to get the job done because we got to get on the same page. That's just how I move. But again,
I mean, I feel like Anybody that love you, tough love, period. Like, I don't like yes men in my life. I don't want you to tell
just
me.
A little bit.
I mean, I don't want you to tell me. All right, put like this. When I say I don't like yes men, I don't want somebody to tell me yes when I'm wrong. Now tell me yes all day when I'm right, when I'm on the right page, but I don't like no yes man in my life anyway. So I don't even know why I said that. So I'm gonna keep going. You know, y'all know me.
Oh, we do. We do.
And I don't know. It's a whole sad thing. And then to get back to the topic, are your friends truly your friends? I hope y'all friends is truly your friends out there. Me personally, I feel like the very few friends that I do have, that I can literally count on a hand with. I got a lot of associates, but I don't have a lot of friends. And I feel like I might can count on 2 hands. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. But I ain't gonna say I get all 10 fingers. But I might can count on 2 hands. But the few friends that I do feel like I do have, I feel like they're my friends. And if they're not, if I ever end up in that situation, I am gonna fight back. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to really kill me. You know what I mean?
Flags, you said people need one.
You said what?
You can't ignore red flags.
Oh yeah.
A lot of times people ignore red flags. They see like, no, that's my friend. I don't think if you don't know, then you shouldn't do. That's right. Something you should know. You should know if somebody's not going to hurt you or not.
I was always taught not to think, but to know. Like you can always, at the end of the day, you can always say, "I thought this. I thought." Like, don't think. No.
Like us as people.
If you don't know, then.
But sometimes you're blinded too. But when you care, some people get blinded when they care.
And that's the part. That's what I'm saying. That's part of the problem. That can get you hurt.
It always gets you hurt.
You feel me?
Like you can care, but be mindful how you care. Which is sad to say. I'm sorry. If I want to care about you, I want to fully care about you. I don't want to tiptoe around caring about you. And it's like nowadays.
If I gotta feel like that about you nowadays, if I gotta feel like that, then I'm gonna keep my distance. And that's why personally, I'm not gonna say no names.
Friend circle is always small. It really is.
But certain people I had to pull back from, not because, and I love them to death,
right? But
once I start questioning your energy towards me, and if you're really my friend, it's time for me to pull back. I'm gonna still love you from a distance. I'm gonna still pray for you. I'm gonna still care for you. But
I should have had to question you.
Yeah, and if I get to the point where I don't know if you're really for me, then that's what it is. That's what it is. I pull back from a lot of people. You know who you are. I still love you though. You still my baby. And hopefully one day I realize you really are my friend. But as of right now.
Nah, if I done cut you off, you ain't my friend. We good. Stay where you at, Bo.
I just like to give people the benefit of the doubt for the most part. You know what I mean? Because I could be wrong. You know what I mean?
I give people chances. So once you really cross that extra chance for me, nah, baby. The glasses is off. I'm fully unblinded, baby. I'm not Stevie Wonder. I can see.
I'm kind of different. I'm not doing that because think if she probably didn't know red flag, she might still be alive. Sad to say. And I'm not saying like she's a bad person or something's wrong with that. I'm saying for me personally, it's a reason why I cut the cord so early. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe for her, maybe they didn't show that personality fully until they got there.
And that's probably the sad part about it.
Exactly. That's probably really the most saddest part about it. Like she probably truly did not know until that day.
And that's so
and
so
it's
unfortunate.
Like, right. So unfortunate because ultimately she's no longer here. So
I really, really, truly hope her family, and many other families out here that's going through similar situations. I really hope her family find justice. As you can see, she was a very beautiful girl. Not saying that ugly people, bad things supposed to happen to them. I'm just saying,
but when you have a beautiful spirit out here in this world, this is why she didn't say much in that video, but her voice is still being heard.
Right.
We are hearing her. So this is why we're all talking about it, because it's like, Shanquella, we know that wasn't fair. We know something's not right. We hear you.
And I really do hope that those mother effers, they did what they did.
Oh, they know what they did. Especially
even more than the people that did what they did. The ones that sat and recorded.
Oh,
and talked
some
in the
of
background.
them been on TikTok and YouTube trying to say I wasn't a part of it. I didn't exist.
Fuck you.
One of the guy friends said my flight didn't come into such and such.
But even still. Fuck. I'm cussing now. See, now I'm getting upset.
She died and they still partied and lived life in Cabo like it wasn't about nothing.
And
so how it came? So pretty much what it seemed like when she died, they pretty much they was leaving that day. They were supposed to be leaving I believe that day, So
it make you
she
wonder
died,
too that she
and they
really
came
knows
home.
something, or like what else? Like at the end of the day, she can't never speak and tell us nothing.
And of course, they not fully gonna tell the truth.
Of course they not. Everybody at this point trying to figure out how the fuck they gonna get out of that situation. If they gonna rat on like, or if it's just gonna boil down to one person. No, all y'all motherfuckers, every last one of you motherfuckers, fuck all y'all. That's how I feel.
I mean, it's simple. I mean, because at the end of the day, because what you did was foul, and I can't respect nothing about it. There's nothing to respect about it. So at the end of the day, truly, we know that you did it. So your karma's gonna get to you.
I was about to say they got what's coming to
your
them one
karma's
way or
gonna
the
get to
other.
you.
One way or the other. I don't know why they felt like they was gonna get away with that one.
Oh no.
Then you gonna lie to the motherfucking mother like what? Oh, because it's in Mexico. We gonna get away with saying that she died from alcohol poisoning. Ooh.
The problem is
that shit pissed me
off.
The problem.
What's the problem?
Is that people don't know how to protect their peace.
Oh,
now,
they don't know
at
how
the
to
end of
protect
the
their
day,
peace.
and I'm not getting on what was that?
Shanquella.
I'm not getting on her. But what I am saying is, what's up? What I am saying is, this ain't the first time that they've acted this way. So this ain't the first time. They might have.
So you agree? So you pretty much agree with him.
The
they
red flags
much showed their red flags before.
At some point.
No doubt. They just went over the line. It just got out of hand this time.
Okay.
But people will let you know who they are. So she knew who she went away with. And if she didn't know who she went away with, then, then again, I don't want to speak ill, but you know who these people are. When you chalk up and you say, all right, I'm putting in my money, unless you got it like that you putting on it. You putting down money on it. It's a thing over time. It's like, all right, September, first down payment got to be in. October, the second one. So there's time. You go out, you partying with these people. It's Friday night, and you playing spades. You turning up.
I gotta be spades.
Spades, baby.
Can we play Uno?
No, spades.
Whatever it is. You at karaoke. You at the Crafty Crab. Whatever the case may be, you doing your thing.
Crafty Crab.
And some people can't stand to lose other people not because necessarily they like them so much, because they're used to them so much. It's a convenience. How many times have you known people, or we ourselves have stayed in a room and hung out with somebody on several different occasions who we don't even like?
Shit, Rube, who doing that?
It's a lot of people doing that.
I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, that's what you say now until you're beating somebody's ass in the parking lot.
No, the only time I got to spend time with you, and if necessary, it better be a co-worker, and I'm getting paid for it. But even still,
see, that's cool. That's the way it should be. But there is a lot of people out
luckily,
there.
I like all my coworkers.
Who'll be like, yo, I don't even rock with this person.
Say that again.
It's a convenience thing. You know what I'm saying? And for me, at the end of the day, a lot of people will look at me and be like, "Rube, you ice cold." You put ice water in your veins is what some of my friends tell me.
Got this ice
That's because I value my peace really well. And if you're right, thank you, Nate. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you're not about my peace, or if you're not helping that peace out, then I can't be around you.
If I got a question being around you, I don't want to be around you.
Period.
If my demeanor changes because I'm around you, I don't want to be around you.
Period.
Yeah. I feel like I gotta be defensive around you. I feel like any of those things, I don't want to be around you.
If I gotta get myself
I can't have a good time
to be around you,
okay,
I don't want to be around you.
Period. It's that time of the month.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Well, I don't know about all that, but
I just been saying period the whole time. That was off of that. Keep going.
Cool.
You wasn't even supposed to spend no
It's
time on that.
It's that time of the
You wasn't even supposed to spend no time on that.
No, she just said it. No, she just wanted to be like period. Period. Ooh. That's it.
I appreciate that, Nate. That's what's up. Yeah. So it's sad. It really is. But those people have been doing that, and you got to separate yourself from these people. Separate yourself. I don't care if you ain't got but one friend.
So y'all feel as though, regardless, just if it's just one red flag, just cut them off.
It depends on the red flag. It all depends on the red flag. Like you get drunk too much, you geek out sometimes. And that's a red flag, but it's not a red flag for me to cut you off for. Now you hating on me, I catch you doing some wicked shit. That's something for me to pay attention to.
No doubt.
Oh, of course.
Every time I do something, you backbite against it, or you know what I'm saying? You got something slick to say. You'll never see a nigga happy. Those are red flags that you need to peep.
If you can't appreciate my shine just like I appreciate yours,
that's a big red flag.
Right.
I see you, for example, it may not even be me. It could be somebody else. That bitch ass nigga got this and got that. I'm peeping that because if you want to say about that nigga, you probably said about me around somebody else.
I peep at shit like that too.
You feel me? So it's all of those things that matter.
Not saying that girlfriends and homeboys don't talk about certain people, but if it's a person that's walking up and you on some phony shit, hey, and then you saying all this slick shit, yeah, I peep that shit too. Like, fuck you.
And the thing is, you know why people tell you who they are. They can't wait to tell you who they are. They're gonna tell you their
Oh yeah. And actions always speak louder than words, regardless.
People really show you who they are.
Hell yeah. People tell me they love me all year. Most people don't even remember my motherfucking birthday. No matter if I told them it was gonna be my birthday tomorrow, the next day. No real nigga shit. Even with my family, sometimes I call them up and they be like telling me all their problems. I called you, they tell me all their problems. Then before you know it, oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, that's how I get treated every fucking September 16th.
It's also, to Menace's point, it's also where you at in your life. You know, like if you at a point in your life where you turn up on a constant basis or whatever the case may be, that somebody getting drunk and fucked up ain't really going, that's not a red flag. But if you at a certain point in your life where you're like, you know what, I ain't even about getting fucked up no more. Because when I get fucked up, we fight, we do whatever the case may be, blah, blah, blah. And I ain't saying that everybody who gets fucked up fight. But what I'm saying is, if that's the example, you know what, I'm past that. So if you do get fucked up, you know, now that I'm, I don't know, 35, 40, no, I don't want you to be around. So that is a red flag enough to me say, nah, you know what, I'm not going to call this particular person or hang out with this particular person.
Like he said.
No, that's true, very true.
If it's something that's not agreeing with their piece and people don't respect that, I can't fuck with you because you don't fuck me enough to respect it.
Most definitely. And like, and just stemming off, piggybacking off of what both of y'all say, even Lavish know this because she know a lot about me that the world don't know. Like, when I hang out with her, we drink. We drink the same type of shit every time. We've never had a fight. Not saying, and not trying to speak nothing to existence, and hopefully we don't. But we never had a fight. I have certain friends, and you know that, Rude. Well,
I don't want to be a witness.
No. Certain friends. I'm not saying no names. I have certain friends that I've same result every time we drink together. Whether you want to say I was the issue or whether you want to say they was the issue, it's still the same result.
Yes.
So I had to pull myself back away from those folks, and I still love you to death, but I had to pull myself back. And I'm not saying, oh yeah, I like hanging out with her. Why? Because we can drink the fucking same drink and we can have our fucking fun time. And we can go to fuck home.
And if we get home safely, because that's what I'm about.
Yes, we do. Even though she got a little road rage, she get us home safe. You feel me?
Look, I get compliments all the time on my driving. I am
by another crazy person, by another bat out of hell.
You haven't rode with me, sir.
Or deny that.
You haven't rode with me, sir. You haven't rode with me.
We can't confirm or deny that.
You haven't rode with me.
There's rage coming in.
Come take a ride with me.
I like the rides though.
opinion.
Especially the one to Georgia when you get to lay back in the back and don't got driving.
That's a biased opinion right there. We cannot stamp that off that.
Like, come on. I can be certified. I keep people. Where y'all at on my live? Testify. Anyway.
Now you giving your $5 rides home?
Hell no.
Exactly. So how the fuck they gonna testify to that?
I got friends on here because it's friends. That's why it's friends. She knows. Rupert knows, but he got his own vehicle.
Wait a minute. You sure they're your friends? Are you sure they truly your friends since we on this tap?
Some of them, yes. For the most part, like y'all said, the people who didn't respect my peace, they got cut off.
You got to go.
Okay.
You got to go.
I had to go and say.
That's how I feel about it.
All right.
You got to go.
Especially the ones who surprisingly disturbed my peace. Y'all better be lucky I still haven't seen you either.
Oh, Lord, Jesus
Christ.
I'm just saying. I don't condone violence, but that person, that's why I keep a stick in my car.
Sounds like you do. Sounds like you do.
Before we move to the next topic.
That situation, I got a stick in my car for that one.
Oh.
Goddamn right.
But rest in peace.
Ain't no gift.
To my
I was
sister.
gonna say,
Well, not to that person you're talking about.
No, it is rest in peace.
All right.
before we move to the next
They
topic,
rest in peace
though.
out my life. They in the graveyard. No resurrection. Hallelujah.
Okay.
See, you starting now. It's my turn.
No. Oh yes, I
You know
see.
what up, Troy?
No, but for real, before we move on to the next topic, I do want to get real serious real quick and just say, I hope this young lady's.
Thank you, Bestie. He did. See, I told y'all.
Okay,
Verify.
bestie.
That's Sean.
Hey, Sean, with your beautiful, sexy self.
See, once I said your name, now she knew.
You more beautiful than Lavish boobs. Yes, he is.
I don't know.
Yes, he is.
Gotta see this picture.
He's like
He's Sean.
He's
Sean, and he like green hair like I do.
They look. It's like
There
I
you
am
go,
two
son.
men in here. They like I'm not agreeing with that. I'm not agreeing with that. They like look. Her boobs is going.
That's because y'all ain't saying Sean. Sean is our
Yeah.
baby.
They're not like
Is
that.
Sean short for Shawnese?
No.
Anything that way?
No.
This is a male we're speaking of?
Yes.
Well, no, I'm going to have to pass on that.
That's what I said. They're going
I'm
to
going to have to pass on that one.
That's the you know you handsome.
Why don't we have a show off? Why don't you show your boobs and then y'all show us Sean and then we'll see.
Y'all not gonna agree. I'm not even sure if I agree all the way, Sean. You cute and stuff, but Lavish boobs is cute too.
Let's see.
What you do?
Contest. I'm just saying.
But see,
What up, man?
See, this is what happens when he start.
All right, y'all.
I'm just saying.
We still only on the first question. That's crazy.
No, we get into
This is how it gets on the
no,
Baltimore
we
Lean
get into the
Show.
second question right now, y'all. I did just want to say I hope that this young lady's family find justice for her. I hope it's not just another story that just you hear about it for a second and then it.
Yes, that's the same person.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even get on that because she's gone.
But I do hope this family find justice. I pray they find justice. And everybody else is going through anything like that. And I would love to spend more time on this topic, but I have to move to the next
Can I ask
topic.
one question before we go?
Of course.
Yes.
How in the hell did the video get out?
They posted it.
The friends? Wow.
The idiots.
All right.
The morons.
Right now, you keep seeing how they keep screwing it up. First, initially, first it was the excuse to the mother.
So this is
And
like
then
a
the
Mark
video-
Aubrey.
Right. Then the video came out, and then everybody else tried to come out with videos of pretty much their alleged story. Well,
Version.
some of them,
Okay,
right,
yeah.
alleged stories. Now, all of them has talked
turning
about.
on each other for real.
Yeah.
That's what they're going
I
to
got
do.
All
You
right.
know it.
Yeah.
But,
All right. Cool beans.
right. That's why I was like, cool beans. I'm just waiting to see how it unfolds. At the end of the day, I hope this young lady definitely gets justice. I hope her family will be able to get peace. They're not ever going to be able to get peace, but get some type of closure and exactly what happened to her. Because, yeah, other than that, the friends, yeah, like we all say, we all need to
That's
make
some
sure we
pretty
got real
fucked up
friends in
shit.
our life. Protect your energy.
All right, y'all. Because of the time, we're not going to go into a break. We're just going to go straight into topic 2. So
Yeah,
hopefully.
it's 2 men in the room, so it'll be quick.
Yeah. Yeah,
Talking
it's
about
2.
sex.
Not yet, but
Not-
you know we're getting to the
Not yet, but
It's the only quickness around here.
last hour. What?
Go on.
yeah.
Okay, Rube like
Go on,
quickies.
Go on.
We're starting that. All right.
So we're going to jump on topic 2 real quick, y'all, before we go on our last break for the night. And then we're going to get into the last hour. Topic 2. Is it okay for trans women to expose DL straight men? And you know how your mama taught you, if you don't got nothing nice to say, just don't say it at all. But we do want to hear your opinion at the same time. All right.
I mean, technically, okay. So for one, thinking about this topic, it reminds me of the story that's going on in Miami about a transgender woman pretty much psyching out guys, whether they're gay, straight, or whatever, and exposing them. Now, a couple of these men really did not know that this was a transgender woman. And this person has exposed like their phone number, videos of them, where they
Like
all
rappers and stuff down there, right?
archives, okay? Archives of stuff that over time this person has gained. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like one of the things like, well,
Very much so.
right. Oh, you talking on your live. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's very dangerous.
Exactly, that's very dangerous. And at the end of the day, it's kind of like, it's a double standard to me, because if you're really trying to be a transgender woman, technically you're trying to be a woman in real life. I'm a woman in real life. I'm not going to expose no man for being a man, regardless if he's straight, bi, gay, whatever it is. You like what you like. That is your personal preference. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, why do I need to expose you? If you're supposed to be a woman, why are you trying to expose this man for sleeping with you?
And I saw a video about it too. The problem for me with this particular person, now,
you just helping everybody.
Now,
thank you.
I'm a person, and I say this all the time. It all depends on what color shirt a person wearing. I know it sounds like a joke half the time, but I really mean it. Like it depends on what situation. Like for instance, if you got some man out here that they got some transgender woman thinking he gonna be with him, blase, he playing a lot of games. He a liar, like a lot of men are. Not like a lot of people are, because women are fucking liars too. Okay, probably worse, but I ain't gonna say definitely, but I'm gonna say probably.
Women are more sneaky. I'll put it that way.
All right. But however, if you got a transgender woman that's dealing with a man like that, and then they got their feelings hurt, you understand? So now they want to go expose this man. To me, that situation is different. That scenario is different. But for the case that we're talking about, the little chick in Miami, or I don't know whether to call her a little chick or a little dude, because she come off tricking men as a woman. But when she was exposing them, she was basically saying like, how you slept with a dude. So I don't understand, and I probably won't never understand, because I'm a woman. You know, I was born a woman. Mm-hmm. I never understand. Like I said, to each his own. If it's your preference, it's your preference. I'm not judging you for that. But I'm not understanding how you go chop your penis off. You feel me? And say that you're a woman, and say that this is how you felt like you always was, and that's what you was born to be. But then you go sleep with men, trick them, don't be honest about what you are, and then you go back and say, oh, you slept with a dude. So do you consider yourself a woman, or do you consider yourself a dude after you done did that whole transformation? I can't even get past that.
Because that's really the key. Body wise, they're so mentally thinking, oh, a woman is where it's at. This is the ability to do what I want to do personally. But mentally, you're going to always be a man. I don't care what you say.
You know what?
That's my personal opinion. They're always going to be
even down to strength and everything. Not like
they can
it's
be the
a lot
first
of stuff.
To tell you, be like, oh, you know what you should do for your man, bitch. What?
And you know another thing too. Like I said, I don't have anything to do with someone who is gay. I don't even know if that's the right word to use these days, because I got to worry about somebody what they identify themselves with. All right, so I don't got a problem with somebody being homosexual with their sexual preferences.
Of
period.
Course not.
I like boobs. You feel me? But what I'm saying is this: what I always felt like, if somebody's out here tricking somebody, it should be a law against that. Definitely. You can cause somebody to go into a real mental breakdown.
What do you mean?
And you can get somebody
People
killed.
Will kill you.
You can get yourself killed. You can cause some real shit to happen. That should be illegal.
People kill each other for being embarrassed all the time.
They give niggas motherfucking,
and that's the minimum,
ballpark times and shit for selling drugs. Not saying that selling drugs is the most rightest thing to do, but a motherfucker can go trick this motherfucker over here when they know this person don't want to do that. If I don't like girls, I don't like girls. Don't dress up like a nigga and strap on some shit, yo, and cut the lights on. I mean, you ain't gonna trick me like that, but I'm saying it's a bitch out there to be tricked.
Tell the backstory because I had that happen.
Oh, wait a minute.
We get down to it.
Oh my God,
Lord Jesus.
Yes.
Lord Jesus.
So what happened? Let's go.
God.
Yes.
Oh,
I just shut the fuck up.
So at the time, I thought a friend was my friend and introduced me to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Persons, I'm sorry, had deeper voices than y'all.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Right. I'm mad because she kind of looked like you a little bit, but I'm just saying your structure. Okay, your structure. Your structure was Had a little structure like that.
All right. Let's get back to it. You was in the bedroom. Go ahead.
I didn't say all that yet.
Yo,
but
this nigga.
Pretty much the friend introduced me. I thought it was a real guy. Blah, say blah. We dated for a while until.
Oh, damn, a while.
How the fuck don't trip you off on multiple dates?
Because I didn't just lay with the person.
I'm not saying just lay with them.
When y'all meeting?
This must have really looked like a dude.
I mean, because it was in my younger days. So at the end of the day, it's kind of like I was more busy too. I was in school.
Okay.
It was like I'm going to see you when I see you, kind of thing.
All right. So y'all get you the bedroom.
Eventually, yes,
right.
but we did it with the lights off, so I didn't really pay it no mind.
You ain't want to suck no dick or nothing?
I actually didn't.
Not the first time.
I actually didn't.
Not the first
time.
You ain't
she waits till
that's how she got you.
Pretty much, that's how she got me because she pretty much was just focused on me the entire time.
No
and you love that part. And you love the
fact. She lay you down and like look you in your face.
That came later. That's when I found out. That came later.
So she made it through one encounter?
Yes, she made it through one encounter.
Because she made it all about you.
Because she made it all about me.
She has a good head.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yes, it was. I will lie. It was.
Spots,
you know,
I would have never found out she was a man. I mean, a girl for real.
Oh, no. She had that. Gillette.
Yeah, she had that. I told you. She had all that. That's why I said she looked like
this is a woman who was posing as a man. She looked
like a guy.
She was a woman that was posing as a man. Right. That's what we get at.
All right, go on.
So,
go
ahead, the veins and all that in it.
Baby, yes. Like had the 3D edition of the guy.
Oh, she spent some money on that.
She spent money on her shit.
She
Okay. Matter of fact, you knew she spent some money on that shit because she would walk around with it 24/7.
Y'all need to. I hate this shit.
So like,
so you ain't think that was strange when you got a dick always on her?
It didn't look like it all the time.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it all the time.
They guys, and then look shit out. You might can make it soft and hard. You feel me? Like
it's kind of like
dildo to be soft.
You can kind of shift it in certain way. I guess how y'all can move your own dick in a certain way.
My dick hard, you won't know it.
Well, it depends on where you go to get it.
That part, and she always wears super baggy pants too.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's kind of like if she.
You fuck with a bitch that had Michael Jordan jeans on, y'all.
Hey yo,
y'all don't judge me, okay? Y'all don't judge me.
No, you were laying down in the bed,
right? All right, let's get back to the laying down the bed part. I do want to hear this one.
We in the bed.
The veins in the penis and the dildo.
You get what I'm saying? Though?
See, that's the thing, though. When she actually asked me to do oral on the goddamn strap.
Hold on, she had another ask you to suck her fake dick.
Whole time. Wow.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't know how that played out.
You need to.
I can't stand this show.
It's kind of like one of the things was like, yeah, you know. She was kind of like, you gonna touch it? Okay, I'm gonna touch it.
She get out of there.
Ain't know it wasn't real.
Look,
my nigga, it's a hole right there for you to know what.
I just admitted to y'all that was in my unexperienced days.
First of all,
I understand.
Okay, so if I'm being real frank, I didn't have a dick initially before her. She was my right
first.
So technically, you were still a virgin after that.
Yes, I was still a virgin after that.
All right.
So yes, I didn't have real dick.
So
but when I actually gave the oral, I'm like, this.
Wait, hold on. You actually gave the oral?
Yes, because of course I wanted to try it.
I didn't. You know that was a strap when you put your mouth on it.
No, when I put my mouth on it, I did. But I was like, that's when I found out.
All right.
But of course, knowing me, I didn't want to blow up the spot. I'm trying to
like, man, you ain't want to blow up the spot.
I don't want to blow up the spot.
Trying to blow up the spot.
No, it's not. I don't know about y'all. This story is turning me on.
Hey, Wait a minute.
I cannot.
Wait a minute. I cannot. So you don't like play the balls and nothing first. You just go in.
Look, I'm trying to tell y'all. It was kind of. Look, okay. I'm trying to tell y'all this was not the usual dildo that y'all are used to.
She spent some money, y'all. I forgot she spent some money on that dildo.
Adam and Eve. When you go to Adam and Eve.
Okay.
I felt. Look, the bitch was sneaky. I felt like she had different ones.
That motherfucker's deep.
But before you put your mouth
on it. Respectfully.
Oh, God. I should keep my mouth shut.
No, that's the best story we ever had on this show. What you mean? I say this
I ain't telling no more stories.
No, keep it coming.
I'm trying to walk it through. You gotta leave that fucked up. And all the good parts.
Hold on.
I gotta leave it there.
So did the fake penis come?
No, not that edition.
Oh, right.
But they do have editions that do.
Oh,
what?
God,
Yes.
What?
Hold on.
They have
God
editions
dang
that
it.
come.
I
Yeah.
need to ask something.
I'm trying to
I
tell
need
y'all.
to ask something.
All right.
So,
Right.
you said, if I'm not mistaken, when you did oral, that's when you
Why
found
did the
out.
story have to come up while he's here?
That's when you found out, right?
Yes.
Then you said you didn't want to blow the spot up, so that meant you kept going on.
Yeah, I continued.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Then what happened next?
Wait a minute.
What happened next?
Hold on.
What happened next? What happened next?
Pretty much, you know, we kind of finished the
Hop on that
encounter,
building, right?
Pretty much.
Okay.
You know,
Get that nut, huh?
pretty
Yes,
much. I'm gonna get
yes.
mine.
Ain't no use to stop. You're already there.
I'm gonna get mine.
You're already
Like, at the end of the day, well, I'm like, well, it ain't no reason for me to please you too much because I guess this is for me.
Quick
So.
question.
Oh my
How-
God.
When
Guess
you
that
found
is
out,
so-
how did that make you feel? Were you turned on? Were you like, what?
Initially,
That's
I
all
was
GP
kind of
off
like
of- Yeah.
taken back.
Why you smiling so hard? It's all wrong with you.
But in a sense,
Yo,
I guess I was kind of
I'm fucking.
because it's kind of one of the things like, well,
This whole shit
I'm
just
still
caught
getting
me
it
off
in.
guard. This
It is
ain't
what
what
it
we
is.
was supposed to be talking about. Just
it's
So-
like, I mean,
You are correct,
I've
sir.
always
This
liked
is the
females
best story
anyway.
ever.
And I've always liked females anyway,
So
but
when you found out she was a female, how that though?
I
She
mean,
kept going.
I kept going, but to me, it was cool because
Oh, you found out during the
Yes.
sexual.
Yes,
Well,
I
I
get
get
the
on. Y'all
oral.
not paying attention.
Oh,
I'm,
yeah,
trying,
but
I'm trying to get these details.
Hold
and you
on.
keep
I thought
interrupting.
she found out after the fact, like
No, she
later.
found out- she
No,
said
You
she
found
found
out while you
found
was
out during.
Okay.
That's why I said I didn't want to blow up the spot,
And she kept
so I
going.
kept going.
Oh, okay.
And she wasn't feeling nothing.
Well, she was pretending, goddammit.
I'm telling
Oh.
you.
She was pretending.
You
But to
won't know
me,
the- you
I'm
won't know
telling
the
you,
difference
I'm
between
telling
man
you,
and
son, this is
motherfucker.
one of the best interesting stories in my
Yo,
life.
I ain't
No,
never heard a story
no.
so
She
interesting.
said, I didn't know
So
this.
let me ask this: how did it end?
Yes, it was a happy ending.
for me, it was.
I'm pretty sure for her as well.
So
I mean, for her, I guess so
I got
too.
one question. So when you was expecting her to come, she just like, nah, I'm good.
She already knew by time then.
I mean, I guess.
I'm saying she don't know she not blowing up the spot, so she still gotta play the role.
Okay.
I mean, right? She
You know what I'm
did.
saying?
She did, and
Good
then still
point.
played the role because at the end of the day, there was no lights on.
So I'm saying she
Right.
act
So
like
it's not like I fully saw everything. So it was kind of one of them things where
she tried to act like she came in the condom, or she was trying to hit you.
When did you let her know that you
Tell me,
knew?
that's the question.
When did
Was
you
she
let her know
wrong
that
with the
you
strap,
knew?
or she hit you with the strap? On the strap.
Y'all was about to
Double
make some
strap.
fake ass babies.
Hold up, what? Hold up, what?
Hold on.
You said double strap?
So I mean, she put the condom or the dildo. She taking this shit too serious.
Hey, yo, bitch had mental issues. Yo,
That's what ain't my question. I said,
I ain't telling y'all no story.
she came in the condom.
So she act right, and it was dark, so it's not like I could fully see what's going on.
You should have known it was fake, because I'm gonna tell you real shit.
It was
9 times
my
out of 10,
first- it
niggas
was-
gonna come on you.
I
Niggas
wasn't
not coming in no
experienced with
condom.
men then.
yo, I know Diamond K is over there tripping.
I'm
I know he
shit.
had to
Look,
say
I'm
something.
telling you
Like,
real shit.
I
He
know.
hasn't said no damn or nothing, so he's just
Okay.
Hey,
probably
Rue,
like,
tell me if I'm
wow.
wrong about this. 9 times out of 10, they ain't trying to bust them to come. They
No
trying to
doubt,
bust on
no
you.
doubt. Yeah, because you want the big ending.
I want these babies to hit airborne.
You
Ain't
want the
nothing,
big
ain't
ending.
nothing happening.
But
But
let's be
they
real.
died when they hit the air.
It was already out the
Look,
bag
I'm
by
just
time.
Let me
listening.
look back at me. I'm trying to tell you why they died when they hit the air. You ain't getting pregnant. Fuck out of here. You ain't about to say this shit broke into none of that.
So let me ask this final question. Well, it's probably not the final. But let me ask this
This
question.
ain't the final, but let me ask this question.
Was it a
Thank
good
you.
experience?
Overall,
Did you
yeah.
know how to work that motherfucker?
Right.
I'm
Overall,
exhibition.
yeah. And then at the end of the day, me personally, I had dated females technically before her. I was trying to date men. Okay.
You can't even say she knew how to work that motherfucker. You didn't know how to manage experience.
She was decent, okay, for a strap.
She was
decent.
decent. Strap. Let you know that shit was trash.
Did you ride her?
Yes.
How?
Wow.
Sway?
That
What
is
you mean?
nice.
How? 'Cause
Don't
I
that bitch been?
That is nice. I told you she went to
Did
Adam
y'all
Eve
make a
to
video?
get this.
no.
Hold on, there's
Oh.
a video?
Is she
No.
on
There's a
tape?
video?
No.
Just show me on the phone.
Oh.
Y'all do not watch porn. Bitches do it all the
It's
time.
all you got it on
I don't
Pornhub?
watch bitches fuck up with bitches. I
No?
watch, like if I'm watching two lesbians do some shit with
Well,
You
niggas
just
say
see, you
brothers
just
niggas.
watching them eating pussy.
I mean,
I
honestly,
kinda
I
watch that.
like to watch them suck dick. So like, no, I don't watch lesbian porn. I
Well,
like to watch
alright.
a bitch face get slapped.
I watch it sometimes.
Oh.
Oh,
I
rude.
just want to put that out there. I watch it sometimes.
That might sound crazy, but like, I'm just dumb. Like,
No, it don't sound crazy. To each their own. I'm just trying to get my little fantasy
Oh,
going
Lord.
right now. You know.
Like,
you know, when you meet a porn star, I mean a person.
That's by far one of the most
I like to watch women perform.
best stories I done heard.
Nope, I'm not telling no
And
more.
we ain't
For
judging.
real.
You ain't
Oh,
no
look,
trial.
you ain't got to tell no more.
Yeah, you ain't
You
no
chose
trial.
the best
You ain't
one.
judging.
I bullshit
Y'all
you
don't
not.
judge me. I'm good.
I just told you we ain't judging.
No
You ain't
judgment.
trial.
No judgment. But this is by far like one of the best stories I done ever heard.
Katrina.
I'm gonna be talking about this for a long
You
time.
know the Whitney part about the whole
Talking about
We
it.
talking about
Baby, I'm
If
gonna
a
be
nigga
dreaming
was
about
how you got
this
stripped
for
out,
a long
word
time.
I know.
That's the wicked part about this whole
I know.
conversation.
Yeah,
When a
that's-
nigga explain
All
how he
right.
got tricked out, the whole world is crucified. Now fuck all that. You supposed to
And
know.
well, they should. Shit,
You
them
gotta
niggas be
know
talking
now.
about how they
No,
got
but I done
tricked.
tricked the guy too. Thinking he had sex with me the whole time he was fucking my thighs. We're not gonna go there.
No,
What
but I've had a
what-
nigga
what-
trick
hold on,
himself.
hold on.
When I realized he was
Damn
tricking
that.
himself and he ain't know the difference between my thighs and my vagina, I
You
said
let
he
the
don't
way
need to
so
fuck
much.
me.
Hold
He
on,
don't
hold
need to
on.
fuck
You
me
fucked
at
up
this
person.
point.
How you let nigga wear himself out on your thighs, John?
Fuck you. No, how the fuck you let yourself wear yourself out on my
Cause she
thighs?
think on it.
Nah.
Yes.
See, I ain't even moaning. I ain't even moaning.
Now, I want to know how it feels. I want to know how it feels. I want to know how it feels.
You ain't never fucked
Do you
nobody's
know how
thighs,
good?
Hey, yo, I can't stand when a
You
nigga
never
think he
fucked nobody
M.E.N.A.C.E
Yeah, but the
and he
story doesn't
not.
sound better if I say I
I
have.
don't know how niggas think you
The
not
story sounds better if I
Niggas
say
be-
no, I
Hey,
haven't.
Hold
yo.
on, you had a story like that?
I've had a nigga think he was in me and I
Thank
just
you.
laid back, bored,
Thank you.
while he fucked my
I'm
thighs.
not alone.
Yes, I have. And you know what I said? I ain't got him in the right direction. If he don't know what the fuck my pussy is, if he think my thigh is good enough, he don't even deserve the
See, the
pussy.
thing is, the difference
He don't
is,
even
like,
deserve
I
it.
ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to be that nigga that talk about how he is. But
Woo.
bitch, you gonna watch the dick go in you. We gonna watch it together.
Let me tell you something.
And
Watch
that's
the dick go in you.
fine.
Well,
but-
maybe
But
they
that's why I
was too
understand these
excited.
niggas.
Maybe they was too
Well, I
excited.
wasn't. Maybe he was too
And that's what I
excited.
said. He
Ain't no
was
nigga
they
that
was
stroke
too
the thighs, my
excited.
nigga. Ain't no
Again,
too excited.
So,
Let me ask this question.
oh god.
How did that make you feel? how did that make you
Somebody said it happened to them before. See, I ain't the only one. Yeah. A nigga be so excited he think he's
That's
slipping
fucking
something
excited.
in real quick. It's right here, and then
I'm trying to tell
once he
you.
get the pumping, I'm like, oh, he really think he in there.
So wait
You
a
know,
minute.
we gonna have to make a
Yes,
comparison.
I do.
Have
That
you
shit
been
is hilarious.
tricked
Fucked up.
of
This
being
shit is
fucked by a
hilarious.
woman thighs?
This shit is
Call
hilarious.
800. They got you fucked up. Okay.
In order to
We gonna help
understand-
you out. We gonna let y'all know these bitches are tricking y'all and fucking your fucking their thighs.
So
Call us. 1-800. They got you fucked up.
1-800, y'all got that? 1-800, they got you fucked up.
So how did he know?
Because when I cause trust me, if I actually like you, oh no, nigga, we're gonna have sex. No, babe, you're in my thighs. No.
Wait a minute.
I always do that.
When my
Outta
thinking,
here,
and
bro.
maybe
I'm
it's my
wishing I
brain, I don't know.
This ain't turn real.
But I'm thinking to myself, if I got tricked and thought I was in the pussy, but I was really in the thigh,
And it never happened.
that would mean he did this from the back.
It could come from any
It doesn't
position.
matter.
So
Any
you standing
position.
up or laying on your stomach.
You could be any position and they could
Lady,
do it.
I'm
It's
trying to
happened to me a
goddamn
couple of
visual.
times in
I'm
life.
trying to get a goddamn
I mean, a few times I had the guy.
You
No, it's a few times I had the guy nigga be like, "It's not right there. What you doing?" Or put it right. I had to put him in the right spot.
Now, look,
But-
now somebody had to.
You
and
must
there's
ain't
people
never
who
felt my
say-
thighs. That's all I'm saying.
Now I've heard. No, that's the wrong hole. I've never heard. That's my thigh. You know?
Not right now.
I'm trying to tell you.
Y'all got this shit off the chain.
Yeah.
It's her.
Yeah.
We still
It's
ain't answered
her.
the first question.
It's her.
That's
See,
freaky
she
ass
moved on to
lavish.
me.
right
It's
there.
definitely lavish.
Why is y'all?
No, it's definitely lavish.
Fucking men and
What
women at
me?
the same time.
Me?
Why do y'all always blame me? It is
No.
not me.
What?
See, like, I ain't gonna lie, I felt tired early. You let me ruin the room because I made sure it lit. Don't even play with me. You know what I'm saying? She's the one to tell me I look like
Thank
dyke.
God.
Fuck, I look like.
Yeah.
And she did say that. You
Oh,
gonna tell me
that
I
is
look
the
like
dyke to do. I mean, the lookalike. Okay.
Hey,
right.
If I had a picture of
We
her,
is
I
playing.
promise
no,
you.
you want to see.
If I had a
Nobody want to see no goddamn picture.
no, but I'm
I
saying
wanna
if I
know-
had a picture of it, you'd be like, no, that's a nigga.
No, I wouldn't say that shit like me.
I can't stand this show. I just
I'm
want
sorry,
to
she
say
was
that.
light skinned.
Hey, look, y'all. Look, y'all.
Look the
It's
same.
9:50. It's 9:50.
We got no discrimination as is, nigga. We on the same side. Ain't
Drink
this
it.
the same?
21. Hey, can you do something for me?
Go ahead, Drake. Hey. All right. It's 9:50 and
I got 99
we
viewers
have to
on
go
here.
into the lust hour, which
I got
really is gonna be
99 viewers.
the lust second. So we're not even gonna go into a commercial break. And
God.
I'm gonna let her say the lust hour in her sexy little voice.
Hold up,
and then
this what the lust hour?
Look,
This
is
is
what
what the leading into the last hour. Yeah.
Oh my God.
free game. Cause woo. All right.
Let me get professional.
See, this is probably the best guest y'all niggas in the head. Lavish, I'm the best
Let
guest
me
y'all
tell you
niggas in the
something,
head.
son. They not
For
gonna
me,
remember shit before that
You
story.
was a great. You
What
was
did I
a
say? For
great
me,
guest.
yeah.
I got y'all, bro.
You definitely was a great guest. We'll welcome you back. You know me. We'll give you
You
that.
gonna have to
Okay.
come back, sir. 'Cause they not
Okay,
gonna
even if
remember
you just
shit
want to sit in
before
and
this
talk,
story.
like, you know what? We can't take Root. We can't ask Root to come nowhere.
Hold on, what the hell? I sat over here reading my Bible and talking about scriptures, and then here you come
Nigga,
fucking.
ain't-
We
nigga,
was
ain't-
reading the
at the
Bible.
same
And
time.
No
hallelujah.
Bible in this room for the hoes.
You know,
Ain't no Bible in this motherfucker.
I had a mental scripture in my head
You know
until you
what?
come along.
You know what, you
Oh,
guys?
2 Chainz over here.
We're
Future.
gonna get into the last hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick.
These right.
They said 2 Chainz.
Right. We got 8 minutes.
Yeah,
All right,
real
you guys.
quick.
For the
Real
last
quick.
hour, we got fun in the bedroom. What
Ah.
do you like?
Head.
Men or women?
Do you like toys? Do you
Head.
like being tied up? You like
Head.
some whips and chains? What you like?
Head.
See what you
I
like.
answered
You
already.
Got a lot of motion going on there.
I'm gonna tell you what I like. I like wearing her out, pulling that dick out, eating her pussy, and putting it right.
Pulling
back
that
in.
strap out
See?
or that dick out.
I think a lot of women would agree with that.
Stop playing with me. Like really, stop playing.
And
With
if
me.
they don't, we know you
I
will.
think a lot of women would agree with that.
Stop playing with me.
People get
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
like,
Oh, goodness.
A lot of
Y'all
tequila
did not
going
see that over there on my live, did y'all?
not
It's a
mine.
lot of
But
tequila.
It is. Oh, yeah. All right.
Mhm.
All right, so Lavish.
Where all these
I
stories
always
come
answer
from.
first. So,
Lean.
no, I
You want to be
always.
tied up?
Yeah. No, do I want to be tied up?
You gonna be tied up?
It depends on for who and what color
Oh
shirt
my
they
God.
wearing.
You gonna let me tie you up?
Oh, tie me up now.
Shit. Where my
No,
Oh,
no.
let me get some of these damn cords.
You know what? I'm done.
I might let you tie me up though.
Okay, I love it. They
Like-
said, "What did I just turn into?" I'm sorry, baby. You just joined into the lust
She
hour.
already been there.
Look, we this show has been lit. I'm sorry, you guys. We're sorry. We
is
tried
all
to
her.
give a disclaimer.
It's all right.
Y'all just like we was in here talking about hip hop and hip hop culture. We talk about rap.
We
And then
actually
here
talk
you
about
come
a lot of stuff. You
talking
just
about, I
joined
know a
in.
rapper that look like you.
What you like in the bedroom, though? Honestly, that's the question.
Who?
Fun in the
Yeah.
bedroom.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody knows
I
they
don't
watch
know
this
shit.
show. Head.
She just
I
wants
said
to
it the
hear.
whole
I don't know my
time.
music. I don't know
She
shit.
just wants to
Oh
hear.
shit. Okay. All right. In the bedroom. Let me read.
Fun in the
Toys.
bedroom. What you like?
Being tied up.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Role play. JR said he likes role play.
I
He
don't
said,
like
"I'm
role
Zorro
play.
and she's
I
Princess
don't like
Jasmine."
role play. That's too many. That's too much talking and acting for me.
JR.
I like real shit. So for me, role playing is too much acting. I by the time I do all that, I'm not even gonna be wet. I like just real turn on shit.
Yes, honey, you need to tune in on Fridays, baby. 8:00. We get lit.
It's her. It's her. I'm trying to tell y'all.
The fact you keep trying to throw the buck, show how much of a freak you is.
Da-da-da-da.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I was talking to you.
Yes, he ain't talking to me. He talking to you.
I think your interview is
Everybody
over,
know
sir.
how much freaking Lavish is tonight.
It ain't lavish.
They
It's not
need
me.
answers from you.
Nope. I'm gonna
From
sit
me?
back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit back and drink
We
my
already
tea.
know about her.
What I just told y'all. Y'all said, what do I like in the bedroom?
Well, we already know.
Music and head. Music and head. Anything else is for you.
That sounds regular.
And if I love you, I'll do something extra for
So
you.
you want to do some love making music and getting head? That's it?
Hold up, you don't listen to
You're
shots.
a selfish motherfucker.
I was gonna say
That's where you at with it?
how I'm selfish. Y'all ain't even.
You want to get your pussy.
Y'all
to
didn't
music.
listen.
How the fuck is that fun for the number?
No, I like my toes ate, my pussy, my ass, all of that shit, my
That's not-
titties.
My nigga.
Eat all that. But what I'm saying is
What are
this.
you doing in the bedroom that's funny?
It's
Did-
not me.
Did y'all not hear what else I said?
No, I didn't. You
I
ain't
said
right.
that's what I like,
No, what-
See,
but
JR
whatever
said
else
it's
is
the
for
most-
you.
I said, what is in the bed
So
that you do that's funny? Is what I asked you. What did you do?
Whatever whoever
Do you
gets
like to bring
me.
toys?
First of all, whoever gets me is what they bring out. what type of man I'm dealing with, or female. I always cross that bridge when I get there.
That's not an answer.
If they a motherfucker that only can eat the box, then that's all they good for. That's all they doing. If they can do something else,
munches in your room.
Look,
pretty much.
What about you, Lavish? What's fun to you in the bedroom?
Everything. I'm sorry.
That's finished, bro. We not judging. You ain't on trial.
With Rube, I am.
I'm not judging. You ain't on trial. What's funny you in the bedroom?
You thought I was feeling you?
Let's
nigga much.
I mean, to a certain degree, I can agree with Lean. It all depends on the person to what I will bring out.
Right.
For the most part,
everybody don't deserve.
Role playing is always good. Head is a must.
A must.
I'm down with the tying up. I'm down with a little spanking.
So you stop agreeing then, huh?
I eat that.
What you mean?
She stopped agreeing.
She
was
like
yes.
Rube said.
Must.
Like Rube said. I guess I am.
No.
I like to have a little bit of fun, but I'm conservative.
I'm gonna eat your ass and spit in your mouth.
I'm a conservative freak. Ow.
What?
Yeah. I'm gonna eat your pussy. Eat your
I
ass,
got a lot of friends that don't mind getting spit in their mouth. I do not want to be spit in my mouth, y'all. I'm even crazy about kissing. I will kiss you if I love you. But I don't want no spit in my mouth. I don't want to be. Why are we spitting in each other's mouth?
I'm right eating your pussy and your booty. The fuck is the difference?
I'm about to say, technically, if you already kissed a person,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but I mean, what go through somebody's head to even think to spit in somebody's mouth? I don't think like that.
So imagine this: you on your knees, and he's like, "Come here, baby." You like, "Come here, daddy." He spits in your mouth, and then he pushes. And then he.
Why did you spit in my mouth? Come in now that you spitting in my mouth. I don't even want to do it.
Spit it, yes, spit it.
The same way I'm gonna eat your pussy and kiss you, gonna get all that body float in your mouth.
Have some imagination, yes.
Like,
let him spit in your mouth, then he gonna put that dick in and fuck your face.
Like, am I tripping?
My mouth make enough water. Why he gotta spit in it? I'm just saying.
Okay, it could be the same thing. You can spit in his mouth.
Exactly.
And then he can spit it on your pussy, pwa, and then much.
So he don't got his own spit to spit on my pussy. I gotta spit in his mouth first for him to spit on my pussy.
Real childish out this motherfucker.
No, that sounds childish. Oh, let me give you some spit to spit on my pussy. Now, by the time I do that, yo, I might as well eat my own motherfucking pussy if I'm giving out all that spit.
So would you rather have the cake jelly or his spit?
I don't want no cake. I don't use that anyway.
Exactly. I'd rather he use his spit.
Yeah, not mine. But why he gotta take my spit and spit on my pussy?
Because it's sexy to him. And when
I mean, that's all he had to say. It turned him on.
He's just trying to get the poom
trying to look. If I get somebody that I love and they like certain things that turn them on, I'll do certain things.
I don't know what she on. I'm a kisser. I'm gonna eat your pussy and kiss you in your mouth.
And how y'all both Virgos?
First of all, if you eat my pussy, you can kiss me in my mouth. It's my pussy. I like the way my pussy tastes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm not. Your mouth. You just talking about spitting in somebody's mouth.
That's eat your pussy, eat your ass, and spit it in. That's what I said. Did y'all hear me say that first, right?
You know what? This show must be lit because I got a bunch of viewers on a Friday.
Oh my goodness!
Lord have mercy.
It is 10 o'clock, y'all. That's it for our show.
See how she tried to cut it off for her turn?
That is it for our show, y'all. We on somebody else's time. We love y'all to death. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all was here with us tonight. It's Friday. Y'all could have been cutting up, but y'all was here with us. Shout out to our special guest tonight, Mr. M.E.N.A.C.E.
Appreciate
Yep, there you go, right there.
You go.
Shout out to Rube, also our special guest, our ex-host, but he might be back. You feel me? Who knows? Who knows, y'all? Shout out to y'all for being here with us. You can catch us each and every Friday night from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. on fire-tv.com, Baltimore Lean Show.com, plus all of our social media. We love you. We hit us up with anything, suggestions, topics. Bye.
Man, you guys.
Yo, that's good chemistry right there, yo.
Welcome back to Baltimore.
Oh my God, damn.
On Fire TV is a streaming network for a generation on the move.